I just hope that somebody is there for Ice Spice right now. I hope that somebody is in her corner and they're checking in on her mental health and they're saying, "Hey, how are you doing right now?" Forget about the story. Forget about the cameras and the videos. Forget about the girl in McDonald's. Forget about being slapped. Forget about all of it. Right now, I wanna ask about you. I want to check in on you. I want to check in on your mental health. I hope she has somebody for that. I hope Ice Spice has somebody that was hopefully there before the fame, before everybody knew who she was. Hopefully, that loves her for who she is. And, I hope they're there and they're checking in and they're saying, don't worry about being slapped at McDonald's. Don't worry about any of that right now. How are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Because everybody right now, they probably just want the scoop. They just want the quote, the clip. They want the story about what happened. How could this happen? What happened? It was just a typical day. What happened? How could this be? What made you even go to McDonald's? What made you think that you could just walk in like a regular person? And you should be able to. You're right. But with the way that people treat celebrities now, with the way that they treat them like they're not even human, what made you think that you could just go enjoy a McDonald's breakfast like it was, I don't know, you before you became you? No, no, you can't ever go back to that. This is the trade off. This is what you decided to trade. Ice Spice has been managing the fallout from a viral security video showing her in a physical altercation at a McDonald's on Wednesday morning. The footage shows a woman later identified as Vaya, I don't know, that bitch, approaching Ice Spice's booth and engaging in a tense verbal exchange that reportedly began when the rapper told her she was from McDonald's after being asked where she was from. And with context, she was being smart. She caught a little bit of an attitude, but the girl was being weird. And we're gonna watch the video. We're gonna pull that up. But the girl was being weird. You want to be able to just react. You don't want to have to always put on a face. And this is the trade that she made. I'm sorry. You signed the dotted line and said, you know what? I'll be famous. I'll do it. You knew what the trade was. You knew. You accepted it. And unfortunately, this is the trade-off. You can't go to McDonald's. You can't just enjoy a breakfast on a Wednesday morning. You can't do it anymore. You can't. Order out. Get DoorDash. Get somebody to bring it to you. That's welcome to the future. Get somebody to bring it to you. And I know it's not the same. I know you probably wanted some nostalgic feeling of being able to just go to McDonald's, have some Wednesday breakfast with your friend, and just chill. Maybe somebody recognizes you, maybe they don't. Hopefully, nobody acts crazy. You don't mind taking a selfie. You don't mind, you know, signing an autograph. You don't mind. But hopefully, you could just go on there unnoticed. You put your hood up, and you eat your McDonald's breakfast. You have some laughs. You enjoy your Wednesday morning. Unfortunately, that's not the life you live. This isn't your journey anymore. This your journey changed. You changed the direction. Now this is what you have to deal with. You you don't get to just relax in public anymore. The only time you get to relax is when you're at your house. And even then, in the back of your mind, you might be worried about one of these crazy fans or stalkers that found out where your address is and now they're going to do some crazy shit. I don't know. I understand. I understand that this isn't fully what you wanted, but it is the trade-off. It is the trade off. The situation turned physical when Via, whatever the fuck, reached across the table and slapped Ice Spice in the face. What followed was a chaotic scene where the rapper jumped over tables to pursue her attacker out of the restaurant and into the street. The conflict didn't end at the exit. Further clips show the two continuing to trade blows on the sidewalk, with Ice Spice allegedly smashing a phone belonging to one of the people her attacker was with. I don't you gotta put that behind you. You can't do this anymore. And this is not me victim blaming. This is not me saying that it is your fault. You were just chilling, Ice Spice. You were just relaxing. It's not your fault. You just wanted some McDonald's breakfast, and you should be entitled to that. You should be. This is the risk that you take, though. This is the risk that you take. You have somebody that just walks up and disturbs you. You have somebody that just comes up and they slap you in the mouth. They ask you where you're from, you say McDonald's. You don't get to be smart anymore. I know you wanted to just have a day off. You wanted to just be able to relax with your friend. You don't want to have to put on the smiles all the time. You don't want to have to pretend like you're always in a good mood. Because let's face it, you're human. You're not. You're not. You're not perfect. But that's what they expect from you. And when you're not, when you're not, they are waiting. They're waiting. You can't give them what they want like this. You can't just be smart back with somebody. You have to play nice. You have to play nice. Or this is the risk that you take. You can't just follow them out into the street. And I'm thankful that you're okay. I'm thankful that this didn't turn worse. But man, you could have died. Let's be real. You could have just died because you just wanted some McDonald's breakfast in the morning on a Wednesday and you didn't get DoorDash. You didn't get somebody to bring it to you. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. It didn't need to be the nostalgic feeling of actually eating in what do you want to do? Do you want to go through the drive-thru? No, let's go inside. Let's go inside. That decision right there. This is what you risked. This is the trade-off that you made. So when she came up and she was acting crazy and she was being belligerent, I'm not saying that you should just eat shit. I'm not saying you should just take it. But you can't afford the luxury of being that person that just kind of snaps back at somebody. So, bitch, where am I from? I'm from McDonald's. What do you mean? Obviously, this set her off. Obviously, this is the reason why you got slapped in the face. And I hope I know that you're pressing charges. You're saying that you're gonna sue Via, and do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. But just know that this she's just a name. She's just a blank face that can be replaced by anybody. And you can't open the markets to this. You can't do it. You sign the line. This was the trade-off. This was the trade-off. If you don't want to play nice, if you don't want to smile, then just get DoorDash. Just have somebody bring it to you. Enjoy the McDonald's without actually eating in the establishment. It can be done. It could be done. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying how it is. Not how it should be. It's how it is. It's how it is. And you obviously have free will. You can be a smart ass back when somebody continues to ask where you're from and they're being drunk and just honestly just ratchet as fuck. You could be a smart ass. But you run the risk of dealing with whatever consequences that comes after that. You have to deal with the way that these people react. And you might not be so lucky next time. And I hope there is no next time. But the way that, and again, we're gonna pull up the video. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. But the way that Ice Spice just runs out after them, like she's Superman. I don't know. I don't advise that. I think that maybe the same people that should be checking in saying, "Hey, I'm just checking in on you." The reason behind that is because you acted a little bit reckless. You acted like you didn't care. You acted like you were bulletproof. This is America. So we don't know who has guns. Okay? We don't know. Just assume. Just assume. And it doesn't matter if you weren't in the wrong. It doesn't matter if they came up and they initiated it. It was your responsibility to say, you know what? This is the trade I made. I signed the line. I decided, hey, you know what? I want people to know who I am. I want to be famous. And this is the trade that you made. And honestly, I hope something happens to this girl, but it's not like that's going to change anything. There's a part of me that's like, yes, I hope justice prevails and something happens, but let's be real. What does that change? What does it change? Is it even going to dissuade the next person? Is it going to make them feel like, maybe I shouldn't do this? Or is it going to be just round two and somebody's like, oh, now we know how to get a rise out of her. Now we know which button to push. And I feel like it's one of those things where it's like it's easier said than done. It's just like, okay, well then you let that happen. You tell me you would just let that happen. And I guess yeah, it is easier said than done. But damn, you signed the line. You made the trade. You made the trade. You made the trade. So I think it's either you choose to get the food brought to you. I know I keep hammering down on that, but maybe get the food brought to you. If not, you just want to go. I don't care. I want to be nostalgic. I want to go back to the establishment. I want to go to the sticky seats and the halfway clean table, and I want to eat my fries there. I want to eat my McDonald's breakfast there. If anything falls off, I know it's either throw it away or get whatever disease that will come on this table. That's what I want. That's a part of the experience. And I want somebody to be across from me. I want to have good laughs. I want good times. This is how it was before I was Ice Spice. Well, I was Ice Spice, but everybody didn't know I was Ice Spice. This is the trade that you made. You don't get to. If you want to do that, all right, fine. Bring some, I don't know, security, some bodyguards. I don't know how expensive that is. Again, me personally, I know you didn't see it coming, but I probably would just get the food delivered to me, or I'll go through the drive-through, or I'll do something where I'm not gonna just be out in public. I don't know. Does that? It might be again one of those things. It's easier said than done. Like, yeah. What do you think I said? Why do you think I signed the dotted fucking line? Why do you think I said, you know what, this is a trade-off I'm willing to make? I just won't go out in public. I'll just get the food brought to me. Why do I care? Why do I care? When will I ever want to go and sit at a fucking McDonald's with a sticky seat and the halfway clean table where you get diseases off of if your food, goes on the table and you decide to eat it? When will I ever do that? When will I ever choose to go back? I'm never going back. Maybe that is the trap. Maybe that's the fucking trap. Maybe you are in denial, thinking that you can just run from these experiences because you don't realize that you're in the good times until you're not in the good times. You've worked so hard to get to the top. Once you're at the top, you realize you like the climb. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not speaking for Ice Spice. Obviously, I'm not speaking for her. Maybe she's fine. Maybe she's good. Maybe this was the risk she was willing to take and she's ready. I don't know. I don't like people to be senselessly hurt or killed. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it might be that little kid in me. Can we just all get along? Maybe I should just let go. And it's just a naive assumption that there is a little part in a lot of people, not all of them, but a lot of people that can say, hey, we could be better than this. We can do better than this. And at the level that Ice Spice is at, I'm sorry, she should do better than that. She should. She should. I mean, you don't know. You don't know what somebody is capable of. You don't know what type of crazy you just ran into. And maybe that's a sign that I'm getting old. Maybe because I feel like there was a time where I just would have blindly done the same thing. Maybe it's because I have kids. I don't know. At what point do you change? Maybe you never do. But I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Imagine something happening and the last real decision you made was whether or not to eat inside McDonald's or go through the drive-through. I it's just it's a bland way to go out. I feel like if you're gonna go out with the bang. Don't go out like that. Don't go out like that. She died because she just wanted some breakfast at McDonald's on Wednesday. It's I don't know. It's anticlimactic to say the least. It's something that maybe it could be avoided. It could be avoided. Even if something like this happens and you're like, yeah, this is the risk I take, maybe don't continue to follow them. Maybe. I don't know. And again, this is full disclosure, me admitting to the fact that it's so much easier when I'm just chilling and I'm just talking about it and it's not in the moment and it didn't happen to me and I'm just like, hey, what are you doing? You don't know. It's like, shut the fuck up. What would you do? So I admit that I can see that. I'm not blind to that. So, you know, shut up. I know. I know it's easier said than done. I know it's easier not to react when you're not the one that has just been provoked for a reaction. It's it's the price that she has to pay though. It's the risk she was willing to take. She decided. She decided. And while her attorney, Bradford Cohen, was busy filing reports with the LAPD and calling the incident an unprovoked attack, Ice Spice took a more tactical approach to the public narrative. She broke her silence on X with a 5-word jab directed at McDonald's. This wouldn't happen at Wendy's. This wouldn't happen there. Maybe that was her last decision. She was eating inside either way. Should I go to McDonald's or should I go to Wendy's? What do I do? I don't know. I don't know. It looks like it's a little bit more packed at Wendy's. I don't want to be spotted. There's only a couple cars at McDonald's. How about we just go there? And after the fact, it's always hindsight is always 2020. So it's only then when you could just slap your knee and say, "Dang it. Ah, this wouldn't have happened at Wendy's. It wouldn't have happened there. I would have been fine there. I would have been eating my Wendy's and I would have been okay. There wouldn't have been anybody like that at Wendy's. This is a McDonald's thing. This isn't a people problem. This is an establishment problem. This isn't just dumb coincidental luck. This is me choosing McDonald's. I I don't know. Maybe it was a calculated move that used her existing partnership with the rival chain to frame the violent encounter as a failure of the establishment environment rather than a personal scandal. Oh, okay. So you're getting money with Wendy's. That makes sense. That makes sense. It makes sense. They are paying you. You have a sponsorship with Wendy's. So automatically, if anything happens inside of a fast food, there's probably a part of the agreement where you have to come out and say, "Hey, this wouldn't happen at Wendy's. This poor fucking girl, this poor woman that's just trying to eat some McDonald's breakfast. They're just trying to chill. They're just trying to chill on a Wednesday morning. Just trying to go to this sticky seat and this half clean fucking table. That's all she wanted to do. That's the one thing she asked. That's the one thing that would make her week. And yeah, this is what she gets. This is what she gets to run into. She's getting paid by Wendy's and she gets caught at Wendy's competition. Maybe that's in the agreement. Maybe she just had to clarify. By the way, I knew it. I should have gone to Wendy's because nothing would have ever happened there. Please don't cancel my sponsorship. I need it. I need it right now. I need it. I need it. That's the last thing I need right now. Don't slap me in the face again. Please, I need this. I need this. This wouldn't have happened if I would have went to your restaurant. I'll tell everybody. I need this. I know you said I can't be caught dead in a McDonald's. I know you said that this was the one thing that I can't do. No McDonald's, no Burger King, no Taco Bell. I know this was the one thing you asked. I know. I know. I fucked up. Okay? I admit it. I fucked up. And it's the first time. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. And this was karma. Because I know I messed up. This was karma. The one time I do it, the one time I decide to eat somewhere that's not Wendy's, that's a fast food restaurant, and this happens. Of course it does. Because immediately I needed to pay for my mistakes. I'm sorry. I'll let them all know. I'll let them all know. I hope she has somebody that's asking how she's doing. I hope she has somebody in her corner. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the slap. Don't worry about being disrespected. Don't worry about the fact that Wendy's is upset with you. Don't worry about the fact that they didn't even ask how you were doing. That they didn't even care enough to ask how you were doing. They didn't see you as a person. They saw this as a liability. And they said, "Hey, you're you're at McDonald's. The one thing that people know you for is not your music, is not anything that you do. It's the fact that we are endorsing you or that you're endorsing us. Uh, all I know is that you're messing things up. You're messing things up, and we might have to drop you as a client. We might have to drop you. Don't worry about that. How are you doing? How is your mental health? I hope she has somebody. I hope she does. This is it's starting to get a little bit more sad. It's starting to feel like this decision is costing Ice Spice a lot more than she thought. It's not just a slap in the face. It's not just the public humiliation. It's Wendy's deciding to possibly renege on their contract because technically she she messed up. She did something that is considered a no-no. It's an industry term. And when you do a no-no like this, well, some financial consequences can happen. And maybe she can smooth things over. Maybe with this post and her talking about Wendy's right after this attack, maybe that will be able to smooth things over. Because they're not going to do anything now. She technically didn't do anything wrong. So right now they're just looking at this like numbers, optics. How does this look for Wendy's? She's making a mockery of us. We have all these deals. We have all these deals, and she still decides to go to McDonald's. I don't know. We pay her all this money. We know she has the money. We know she has the money. We know we have the better food. I don't know. I'm really thinking fuck this bitch. But optics, yeah. Optics right now, she just got attacked. The average everyday person, they're not going to care about any of this. They're only going to see the fact that a woman got attacked for no reason. And a lot of people will be able to see why somebody would react the way that she did after getting attacked. So if we do anything, this may become a scandal. This may become a problem. We might have to wait this out. And Ice Spice isn't stupid. She doesn't want to go back to not having any money. Despite her going to McDonald's, it's nostalgia. You might look back and like, man, like I didn't know that when I was 10 years old that was everything. That was the time where like nothing mattered and life was good and all of that good ass shit. But you're not actually going back to being 10. You're not going to actually do that. It's like, I'm grown now. I don't want to go back to a 10-year-old body. She's not going to want to go back. This is just nostalgia. I just wanted some Wednesday breakfast. I can't get my funds cut off. I can't get my sponsorships canceled. And yeah, I'm gonna be okay. It's not like I'm gonna automatically be out of money if Wendy stops paying me, but she has to think. She has to think. She has to think about this long term. She has to think about her reputation, her brand. If people are just dropping her because of anything, well, she got dropped. Didn't you know she got dropped? Why did she get dropped? Well, she breached her contract. What did she do? She signed with Wendy's. Yeah. And she decided to eat at McDonald's. What the fuck? The gall, the wherewithal, the audacity. No, we're gonna go with somebody else. Thank you. We're looking at Megan Thee Stallion or some shit like that. We're gonna have to go with somebody else. We heard Cardi B is looking for a sponsorship. We heard Nicki Minaj wants to sponsor with us as well. We don't need you, Miss Hassle, Miss Headache, Miss Ice Spice. You've been breaching your contracts. She's going to want to smooth this shit over. She's going to want to make sure that everything is okay. She doesn't want any more backlash, any more things to unfold, any more shoes to drop. So she's smart. She's not going to just let things happen. She's going to get ahead of this. This wouldn't have happened at Wendy's. I should have been at Wendy's, is what she's saying. I'm sorry. She's not apologizing, but she is basically apologizing. I should have been at Wendy's. I recognize where I went wrong. I recognize that I should have been at Wendy's. And, kudos. Respect. I understand. You gotta protect what you've already secured. You don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose that because maybe you're good for now. Maybe they do wait a couple months. Maybe they even wait till the next year. But if this was something that you can stretch out, make even more money, you don't want to be thinking years down the line how much money you actually really lost if you would have just kept that Wendy's partnership. Because now she took so much more. Maybe you'd be able to get more out of her at the lawsuit, but let's face it, she's at McDonald's. She's not going down memory lane trying to think about when this is all she really had. When she went and ate some fucking McDonald's, and that was her Wednesday morning. This isn't that for her. This is her life. This was just her regular Wednesday morning. Maybe her Tuesday night, based off of the video, which we're about to pull up. Maybe you just walked in on somebody that was just living their moment before they realized that it was that nostalgic moment. You couldn't have a quiet Wednesday morning. That went out the window when you decided to sign the line. This was the choice you made. So let's go ahead and pull up this video. I think we might as well see exactly how it unfolded. We might as well see the fuckery that she had to deal with.
Gas? Ready? Girl. What? Ready for what? Kick ass. You kick ass?
To kick ass. So already comes up, tries to go sit down. Girl, what you doing? Why are you trying to? I'm not moving. You really thought you could just booty bump your way into the seat? You really thought you could do that? Immediately, you're weird. Immediately, we're looking at you some type of way. And then she said, "Are you ready? Ready for what? To kick ass. To kick ass. What is that? What does that mean? Oh, you kick ass? I don't know. Ice Spice, everybody."
You kick ass? So go shake ass. So you from Cali? So go shake ass. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from?
Are you ready to kick ass? So you from Cali? This person obviously is deranged. This person obviously has problems. This person obviously has nothing to lose. They don't realize that they're talking to somebody that is just going down memory lane. That's just trying to have a nostalgic moment with their friend. And later, she says that she was a fan. Maybe she did recognize. I don't know. I think this was just somebody that just wanted to have a story. They wanted to say, this was my moment. This was the highlight of my week. This is what I got to do. Are you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where are you from? Are you from Cali? This is what you have to deal with. This is the price that you have to pay. This is the deal you made. I'm sorry. Get over it. Accept this. Accept it. Just move on. Accept it. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Are you from Cali? Where are you from? Are you ready? It's time to kick ass. You already knew that this person was deranged. This wasn't just a regular fan. This wasn't and maybe this is maybe this is the level of intellect of your fans. I don't know. Maybe you're used to this. So maybe this could have just been a regular interaction for you. A regular occurrence. Like, fuck, one of them found me. It's like you don't know. You don't know. Where are you from?
Where are you from? Are you from Cali? I'm from Chirac. Where are you from? Oh, you're from Chirac.
She's getting closer.
So where you I'm from McDonald's. I got, well, I'm from Wendy.
Whoa. Okay. I don't. It happened so fast. It happened so fast. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. So she's leaning in, and she's trying to figure out where she's from. No, I'm not from Cali. Why she asked if she's from Cali? I don't know. I don't even know where Ice Spice is from. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Where are you from? She could have told her. It doesn't matter. Then she says she's from Chirac. I don't know what that means. Maybe people from Chicago don't like people from California. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But she wanted to know where she was from. And she's leaning in. At this point, I feel like somebody should have realized that this bitch was deranged. That she was a little bit off her rocker. I don't know. I don't know. This is why you get the food brought to you. This is why you get DoorDash. This is why you get Uber Eats. This is why you get bodyguards. Where are you from? We're gonna play it back. Play it back before she slapped her.
Are you from? No, I'm from Chirac. Where are you from? Oh, you're from Chirac. Yeah. So where you from? So where you from? I'm from McDonald's. I got, well, I'm from Wendy.
Whoa. Okay. She said, where are you from? She finally answers her. I missed that the first time. She said, no, I'm from McDonald's. And this is honestly, this is how she kept her sponsorship. This is how she was able to smooth things over. She said, hey, play it back. Listen real close. I caught myself. So she wanted to be a smartass. She wanted to respond with a little bit of attitude. You're coming in my face. I'm not going to act too out of character. You know, she realizes the role that she has to play. She's not, anything that she does is automatically going to be, she snapped, she flipped out. You know, things are going to automatically flip in the other side of her favor if she decides to react in most cases. So I understand that she might not want to say, get the fuck out of my face, or to stand up, or to do anything like that. But to have a little bit of an attitude. You keep asking me where I'm from. I'm trying to have some sort of conversation with you. Where are you from? No, I'm not from Cali. Where are you from? Oh, so you're from Chirac. I'm trying to continue the conversation. This is how I was taught that a conversation was supposed to happen. But you're a fan. You're just trying to talk. You're leaning in. You're feeling threatening. If these were two men, I'm telling you right now, maybe not everybody, but as a man, if you were the man sitting down and there's another man standing over you and he's just leaning in and he's constantly asking you, where are you from? Where are you from? There is no way that you don't have red flags fucking firing. I'm just saying. You're gonna feel the red flags. And how you respond, you know, the whole fight, flight, or freeze, that's up to you. But there's no way. I feel like she has to know that this is like a threat right now. Or maybe she thinks that this bitch is just gonna be smart. She's gonna come and she's gonna make a little comment, what, you trying to have a video or some shit like that. She's not thinking that you're actually gonna lay your hands on me. Where are you from? She said, I'm from McDonald's. And then she quickly had to correct herself. Actually, no, I'm from Wendy's. You got to give it to Ice Spice. She was thinking about her sponsorship. She already has an existing partnership. She already realizes that she's in the wrong restaurant. She's not supposed to be here. If she's going to be here, she's going to at least say where she's from. I'm here, but I'm from Wendy's. I should have been there, but I'm here right now, but I'm from Wendy's. She at least said. And she almost slipped. She almost lost her sponsorship. That and the post on X, I think that it sealed the deal. Like I said, it smoothed things over. By the way, this wouldn't have happened at Wendy's, where I'm from. So she asked her where she's from over and over again. After getting all in her face, she finally decided to have a little bit of an attitude. Kind of be a little bit of a person and say, fuck this bitch. In kind of a passive-aggressive, slight little comment and say, I'm from McDonald's. Actually, no, I'm from Wendy's. But maybe even then, she really wasn't trying to be smart there. Maybe she was just trying to be funny. Maybe, again, she's just trying to, this is just maybe this is just a crazy fan. This is just a fan that doesn't really know how to articulate themselves very well. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Maybe this is a fan with Tourette's. The last thing you want to do is get canceled because you decided to snap on somebody with Tourette's. You don't want these type of situations. She's thinking about all this. So when she responds, "Where are you from?" "Oh, I'm just from McDonald's." I mean, no, I mean Wendy's. She's thinking about all of this. All of this is going on. So maybe in the moment, her system is a little bit overloaded. She's not thinking threat. Ice Spice, everybody. Oh my god. Can we just how the girl almost fell as soon as she just started throwing her hands. She almost fell. I think if she would have just sat there, the bitch would have knocked herself out. The only time she started to get some stability is when she went to back away or was getting pulled away because Ice Spice went to stand up. If she would have just sat there, I'm telling you, she would have had like one of those Scooby-Doo, like yabby yabby, you know what I mean? She was about to fall. She really was. And I wanna run it back to where Ice Spice says she's from Wendy's though, is what I meant to do.
Oh, you're from Chirac? Yeah. So where you from? So where you from? I'm from McDonald's. I'm from Wendy's.
Actually no. You from where? Oh.
Where you from? Where you from? Where you from?
All I hear, I don't even know who's asking. Somebody's still asking, "Where are you from?" That's why she might be dealing with somebody with Tourette's. She might be dealing with somebody with some sort of disorder. Maybe she's schizophrenic. Maybe she sees her as a monster. She wants to know exactly where this monster came from. I don't know. The girl obviously has problems. And the fact that she just stood up, Ice Spice just stands up and starts running towards this fucking lunatic. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, she needs somebody that's telling her, "Hey, I'm here for you. Fuck all of that that's going on. I don't care. I don't care. How are you doing?" And then they need to follow up and say, "Listen to me. Don't ever do this to me again. Don't ever, no, it's my turn. My turn to talk. Don't you ever do this to me again. I'm just so worried. I'm so worried. You had me so worried. Don't ever run after a lunatic like that again." And at least if you're going to do this, do it at a Wendy's. We have a partnership, for God's sake. The guy that was trying to hold the bitch back, he really saved her life. I'm telling you, she was about to face plant. She was about to hit her head on the corner of the table or something. If everybody would have backed off, she was really about to fuck herself up. And a part of me wishes that would happen. Obviously, that she would end up okay, but to see like one of those like embarrassing moments where you just end up fucking everything up, that would have been very satisfying to watch. So Ice Spice walking after her. Damn! Hold on. And then she just pushes her friend down. Her poor friend had nothing. She had nothing to do with nothing. And she just walks over and she goes to push her. I don't know. You should have went to Wendy's. Are you sure? Are you sure McDonald's? Aren't you like supposed to go to Wendy's? It's okay. I'm so fucking tired of Wendy's. I'm so fucking tired of Wendy's. I'm so fucking tired of them. I have to eat them all the time because I'm partnered with them. I'm done with Wendy's. Okay, it's your partnership. We could just go to McDonald's. Maybe we should do the drive-thru. No, I want to sit down. I want to sit down. This is a real friend. But she let her friend Ice Spice walk right into this trap. And maybe you don't tell Ice Spice what to do. Maybe you don't, that's not your place. That's not your place to say, "Hey, this doesn't sound like the best idea." It doesn't sound like the best idea to just go into McDonald's. Not just for your partnership. Not just for your partnership. We know we're protected if we go to Wendy's. It wouldn't happen there. It wouldn't happen there. This is a McDonald's thing. This is a McDonald's problem. I don't know. Maybe that's why she got pushed. Maybe that's why she got pushed. because that was her karma for even letting this happen, for even letting her friend Ice Spice take her to McDonald's. Are you sure? You have a partnership. I think this could have been avoided if you just went to Wendy's. She's done. The friend's done. The friend didn't expect this. The friend wasn't supposed to get pushed like this. The friend didn't sign up for this. They were supposed to go to Wendy's. They were supposed to just go to Wendy's. That's what she wanted. She actually wanted Wendy's. She didn't want to be pushy, but she wanted Wendy's.
Nigga, are you okay? Are you with them?
Nah, I'm not with them. I'm with my friend right here.
No.
But you the one
I'm not with them.
that I'm here, right?
Nah, I didn't know.
No.
I didn't know he was here.
No, Ben. I'll just make sure you're good.
Nah, why she just text that?
He's just checking in. She doesn't believe in good people anymore. He was just checking in. He was just being a good guy. He was just making sure everything was okay. She doesn't believe in that right now. Her system is overloaded. She might have just lost a partnership. She just got slapped in the face. She doesn't understand why this happened. She just wanted some breakfast at McDonald's. This is a lot. She can't anticipate any good guy behavior. She doesn't believe it. She's not falling for it. Are you with them? You're a part of the shit with them. That's why you're coming over here? Who are you? Where are you from? That's what she wanted to know at the end of the day. That was her question. Where are you from? Sir, who are you with? I'm just making sure you're okay. I just want to make sure. He was a good guy. He just wanted to check in. She wasn't expecting that. And then they didn't just end here. Okay, you just got slapped. You just got fucking slapped. Maybe leave it here. They left the McDonald's. You get the McDonald's back. Her friend went back to the table. She thinks it's ready. She thinks it's time to eat the rest of the McDonald's. That's why we're here. You said you really wanted this. I didn't even fucking want McDonald's. I wanted to go to Wendy's, but you're too tired of it or some shit. Now we're here. Can we finish our meal? Can we finish our conversation? I was actually trying to tell you about the shit that I'm going through. This is why you've become a bad friend ever since you got fucking famous. This is why. Can't even fucking go to Wendy's anymore. I can't even go. And instead of staying in the McDonald's, instead of just finishing her meal, staying where everybody that was left in the restaurant, they were all calm. Staying with the calm people. She said, "Nah, I'm ready. I want it all. I'm gonna go out there. I don't know what they have. I don't know where they're going. I don't know if they have a weapon. I don't have a weapon. It's okay because I am alone and vulnerable. And I'm just gonna go out there where they have multiple people. And your friend, she seems like she would be there for you at the hospital. She would be there for you riding in the ambulance. She's not going to jump in the fight. We just saw. She had one push and she decided that's enough. I didn't sign up for that. I didn't even want to be here. That's what her friend thought. I didn't even want to be here. And yet here she is. She's trying to be a good friend. But this is the type of shit you're bringing now. This is the type of drama that you're bringing to the table now. Quite literally. This is the type of drama you're bringing to the table. And why not? Why not continue this meal? Why not just act like nothing happened? Why not just say, what the fuck is wrong with people? Why not try and figure out who that was later? Why not? Why not call the police then? Why not say, you know what, I'm going to figure out some sort of way in order to get their information and then I could sue them that way. If you're going to go the whole litigious route, you are going to go chase them. You can't do that. You can't. You got to have two different types of reactions. One reaction is what you're doing, where it's all hell no, and you're getting up and you're going after them and you chase them out to the parking lot and you continue the situation and you continue to egg on the conflict. That's one reaction. You choose that, or you choose the other reaction where it's oh my God, I can't believe it. Who would do this? I'm going to get your information. I am a very litigious person and I'm going to sue the fuck out of you. Everything. You're going to be at McDonald's working for me. You're going to be making payments to me. You fucked up. You fucked up. Thank you. That was the most expensive slap you've ever given. They're two different reactions. You can't do both. You can't do both because immediately I was scared for my life. I was just a fan. She came out. She was raging. I don't understand. I was just asking her where she's from. I was trying to communicate. I was trying to figure this out. You can't do both. You can't do both. I don't know. Maybe she does. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can do both. Maybe you can go out to the parking lot. So let's see what happens when you continue to chase.
Why is that?
Oh no, she's drunk, but just relax.
Why would I
Just relax.
I'm saying she's drunk.
Where is she?
I understand. She's drunk. She's drunk. Come on. She's drunk. Chill. She's drunk. We got her out. She's drunk. That's what this is. You want your answers. Why did she slap you? She's drunk. I understand but why did she slap me? There's no reason. She's drunk. That is the reason. She's drunk. This is a normal Tuesday night for us. This is a normal Tuesday night. We were just chilling. We're chilling. We're drunk. We're fucked up. You should have seen who we got last week. And by we, I mean she. She has a problem. She's drunk. She's drunk. The fact that you're famous is just eventually you end up coming across a famous person. She's not a fan. She's drunk. Okay? I'm sorry. She's drunk. One slap though. That's it. And I got her off of you. It happens. I'm sorry. She told me she was going to the bathroom. I should have known. I should have been following her, but she's drunk. I'm sorry. I don't have anything else for you. She's drunk.
Yo, we.
Why would I let it go?
What the f? Chavez is Ice Spice. We're going viral.
It's Ice Spice.
Next, be on the shame.
These are the people I was talking about, by the way. The one that's over here, oh, Ice Spice, it's going viral. Whoever's filming this shit. This is what I was talking about. This is why she needs somebody in her corner. Are you okay? I'm just checking in. I don't care about the story. I don't care about the scoop. I don't need a quote. I don't need the clips. I don't care about you going viral in a negative way right now. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I don't even know her real name. I'm assuming this person would use her real name. You know, I'm here for you, Ice. I'm here. Are you okay? Because these are the type of people that will be following her. Ooh, you went viral. It's Ice Spice. She's getting mad. Not trying to diffuse the situation. When you are a celebrity, everything is different. This isn't a person talking to a person. You are a thing. You are a figment of people's imagination. They have an idea of who you are before they've ever seen you. They have a parasocial relationship with you. They have their feelings already set in stone about who you are and how they want to interact with you. And it's not in a person-to-person level. And you either have the people coming up, slapping you in the face, or following you around, talking about, ooh, we're going viral. Like immediately, I'm bringing out my phone and I'm following this. Is this a friend of the other girl? She's just drunk. She's just drunk. This happens every week. One of these is going viral. This is Ice Spice. Ooh, this is the one. This is the one that's going viral. Just waiting for some fucking drama. That's just going around waiting for it. The world is going to shit. What's happening to the world? What's happening to us? What's happening? Have we always been this way? Was it just in magazines before? So it wasn't so in your face? It was just something where you're at fucking Walmart or Target and they just got the magazines right next to the checkout line and you're just like, oh wow, Ice Spice just got slapped. That's unfortunate. You weren't watching all this. You weren't constantly seeing all this. You thought of the people that were getting these stories as the people that were just the scum of the earth. I don't know, at least I did. Ice Spice, tell us about what you have. Tell us about your day. What happened with the fight? What made you chase after that person? Is Wendy's really going to stop the partnership with you? Why were you at McDonald's? Where are you from? These are the things that you think of when you think of the old school journalists, the ones that were constantly trying to get the gotcha moments. But now it's everybody. Now everybody's just asking you, what's the story? It's never, how are you? It's what can you do for my content? What can you do for my video? How can I use this moment and capitalize it for engagement and attention? Why would I try and calm things down? Why would I try and mind my own business? Why would I do any of that when I could just follow you around and wait for this viral moment? Like dude's about to nut just because he feels a viral moment. That's what the world has come to, where you are openly, publicly having an orgasm anytime you feel like you're having a viral moment. It's something that should be documented. It should be documented and studied for centuries. Once this finally gets fixed, I'm hoping that we make our way out of this. It needs to be studied. We need some answers. If not now, then.
Wait, calm down, calm down. Mama.
Let me fight her.
I'm a whoop.
Calm down.
Or your mama. Let me fight her. Let me fight a Why would you want to fight me?
Let me fight her.
Are you a
Calm down.
You want to fight a
She makes a valid point. You're not a bitch. Let me fight her. She slapped me. And now you're talking about on your mama that you about to beat my ass. Are you a bitch? Are you a bitch? I'm a bitch. I'm a woman. We have to clarify now. I promise you, I'm a woman. Born this way, woman. You're gonna beat my ass? I'm a bitch. Let me beat her ass. She's a bitch. Bitch on bitch. Watch us. Make sure it doesn't go too crazy. Let me fight her. She slapped me. Let me slap her. She slapped me. Let me beat her ass. Let me feel like this is something I have control over. I don't know what they have. I don't care that I could be jumped. I don't care that I'm literally putting my life in the hands of the morals of these fucking strangers. You're hoping that they don't have the savageness or the psychopathic tendencies to literally just disregard life. What if they just didn't fucking care? Dude's already talking more reckless than a lot of men, but like most, I keep saying most men, maybe my idea of what a man should be or of what a man is. But I feel like most men would already look at what he said as fucking wild. You're going to beat her ass? You're going to put your hands on a woman? Okay. Wow. Okay, you're going to put your hands on a woman. That's already crossing a line for so many men. So many men would already say, well, you're already a bitch. These are already red flags. This person's unhinged. If you're willing to just put your hands on a woman like that, you need to watch out for this person. This person is dangerous. You already have somebody like this. What if all of them were that way? And that's just assuming they crossed that line only. What if it's the next line? I will shoot a bitch. I will kill you right now just for you being at McDonald's. What if they were that type of person? You're just playing with fire. You're playing with fire. And I get it. Your name is Ice Spice. So you feel like you could play with fire. I couldn't help it. Don't do this to yourself. She needs that person in the corner. Don't you ever do this to me again. Don't you ever do this to me again. Don't you ever put me through this again. Don't you do it. I love you. Are you okay? Are you okay? Because I feel like you're suicidal. Not just because you just risked your life, but because you just kamikazed our partnership with Wendy's. Put out a post on X immediately. I need you to do that. Please. You're just putting your life in their hands. And that's literally why I don't even know where this girl is. She's pointing out to her. And I don't know where she is. It's one of those things where she's off camera, which means they've been stopping you. They've been holding you back. They've already been resisting against you wanting to fight her. What if they just said, you know what? We got you away from where all of the damn cameras were around McDonald's. We got you around over here. In fact, we can literally just lead you wherever you want to fight her so bad. You are following us right into a trap. You don't know. That could happen next time. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's just me looking at this as the worst case scenario. Maybe I'm tripping, right? Maybe I am being too pessimistic.
Why would you fight me, bitch?
We get off on anything.
You 120 pounds. Let's get at it then. Let's get at it then.
Did she say? She said the nigga was 120 pounds.
Y'all think cause the famous? You from what?
I mean,
Where you from?
what happened? She's drunk. She's drunk. What happened? What's wrong? What's wrong? Maybe that's why she's getting even more pissed. This nigga is gaslighting her. What happened, sweetie? What's wrong? What are you worked up about? What happened? She was just drunk. And I know this other grown man was just saying that he would beat your ass on his mom. So it is confusing to me right now. What happened? What happened? She said, just because a bitch famous, you think just because I'm famous. You think just because I'm famous that you could just treat me however. That's what she's saying. And maybe I shouldn't speak for it. That's how I took it. Just because she's famous, you think you can treat her however. That you could just do whatever for what? For a viral moment? Just to say you did it? Like how motherfuckers be snatching motherfuckers' chains and shit like that just to say, oh, I robbed that nigga right there. Like you're so fucking lame that you have to literally ride on somebody else's fucking story and attach your story to theirs to feel like it was eventful, to feel like it was something meaningful. Yeah, I did this at blah, blah, blah with Ice Spice. Where you know damn well it's just a sad story and you just attached a name that you thought was relevant to the end. Yeah, you know, I did all this and then I said, where you from, bitch? But it was Ice Spice. It's like, oh, cool. Like you're fucking lame. You're a fucking loser. And they're out there. They're out there, girl. That's what somebody needs to be telling. They're out there. There are fucking losers out there. And I know. Like, it pissed me off so fucking much. Like, it pissed me off so fucking much. And I'd be like, I know. I get it. I understand. But there are fucking losers out there. Everywhere. Everywhere. And for one, stopping one doesn't stop the others. For two, it almost makes matter worse because losers look at situations like this and they say, I know exactly how you will react. And they want to do it even more. It's one of those things where you wouldn't think, but people are lame. It's no different than the drunk guy that sees like a UFC MMA fighter and is like, I could beat your ass right now, man. So dude's been fucking training since he was fucking 5 years old and is the heavyweight world champion or some shit like that. But I could beat your ass, man. It's that same fucking shit. Just so you can go to work with the black guy. What happened? Oh, I got in a bar fight. You know, it was with the... Shut up. Nobody cares. They're losers. They're fucking losers. And they're everywhere.
What do you mean, what happened?
What happened?
Where's she at? Where's she at? And why the you want to record? It's funny.
Because it's going viral. So now they're out in the streets. Finally got this bitch. She's drunk, being like escorted. And now she's going after. She's finally getting the fight she wanted. She's finally getting the fight she wanted. And she goes down.
Hey, don't jump her.
Jesus Christ. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This was the fight you wanted. And I couldn't see it clear. You can't really see too well. You do see that Ice Spice falls. You saw her fall. It's sad. It's sad because this is what you were literally chasing them down the street for. This is what you wanted. Was it worth it? Do you feel better now? Do you feel better now? And I get it. That's a fight. You win some, you lose some. You're not gonna beat everybody's ass. It's just what it is. I just wanted my one. That's it. I understand. Trust me, I get it. But you're on a different level. You're on a different level. You're dealing with these fucking losers, and you just gotta think, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Should I have just ended it at McDonald's? And just call my fucking manager, tell them to explain to Wendy's why I was even there in the first place, and get my ass home. Get DoorDash. Get on X and say that it never would have happened if I went to Wendy's. And then just called it a fucking night. But you wanted to chase her down the street. There's so many fucking times. There's so many times where I've gone out and there's some shit like this happening. And then it's just gunshots, man. It's just gunshots. So many times we just hear some shit where it's like a nigga goes to hit on a girl, doesn't even realize that her nigga is there, and then he goes and he shoots the dude because, hey bro, that was my girl you was talking to. Bro, fuck you and your bitch, and you're dead. These are like real fucking stories in my fucking city that have happened where it's just like, Jesus. You over here, I think they're in Manhattan. So it's just like where you have even more people. And it's like the more people that are stuffed in one little area, it just ups the percentage that you're going to deal with some fucking losers, some fucking crazies. And you didn't know. You didn't know. Luckily, this just ended with you falling in the street. You didn't know. And the whoever's recording, hey, don't jump her. What would you have done? You would have recorded it. You would have recorded it and you would have posted it. And you would have tried to get your fucking views. That would have been it. Isn't it crazy, guys? Isn't this insane? And you would have done nothing. You shouldn't be jumping her. See, guys, I try to tell. What'd you want me to do? Go get hurt? They would have hurt me. What was I supposed to do? And what are you supposed to do, right? What can you do other than document, right? What can you do other than try and film what's going on? That way you know that everybody's protected. You could put the real story out there. Isn't that journalism? Isn't it better that power is in the people now? That everybody can pick up a phone and just be a journalist. Maybe. I don't know. But it's kind of like one of those where you have to check the incentives. You have to check. Where it's like you know how it used to be a thing when people would start arguing, you'd be like, oh, world star. It's like, and then it's like the two people, it's like they start looking around, oh, I guess this is a fight now. Somebody just said fucking world star. Ooh, this about to go viral. It's like, oh, she's getting even more amped up. It's like, I'm already going viral. I'm about to beat a bitch's ass. I'm already going viral. I just got slapped. I'm not going down like that. Like I said, these stories do travel. But I don't know. I think it still has a backwards effect. You want to say like, hey, these stories travel. So if I just let this shit happen, it's going to happen again. And I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both where it's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because I believe that even if you know, like I said, you just would have left it where it was at McDonald's. By the time you got up, she was getting pulled out by her friends. You know what I mean? Like you still got up and you could feel like, bro, I was about to, like, you know what I mean? Like I was just chilling. I went to go retaliate and they literally took her out of the facility. You could still feel like some sort of self-respect. Like I did something, right? And you could have left it there. You could have just ended it at that, at best. So, but continuing to just draw it out. What's happening?
Hey, don't push him though. Don't push him because he can't hit you the back. Don't push him. Calm down. All right.
Who the fuck was recording? That's what I want to know. Hey, don't push him though. Don't push him though because he can hit you back. What? Obviously. That's what the fuck I've been saying. That's why it's like these people are like they're playing WW fucking E. Like this isn't real, right? He can hit you back. This dude could pull out a gun and shoot you in the fucking face. He can stab you up. This could be way more than you just get your ass beat by a man. This could be so much fucking more. Talking about don't push him. Why were you even in the streets? Why did you go? This is what I would be saying if it was, I guess if it was like my friend. If it was my kids, more grown. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do this? Why would you go out and just put yourself in harm's way like that? Why would you not just squash it? Like you could feel like you had enough self-respect to just say, hey, I ended it there. I ended it at me getting up. She got taken out by her friends. What the fuck just happened? You could have called whoever you had to call. You could have ended it there. Why? Why not? Don't hit him back. Or don't push him because he can hit you back. Who the fuck was recording that shit? Who was recording that shit? Where that was your response. You're seeing all of this shit. It's like, hey, be careful. Because then he can hit you back. This shit could get out of hand. Shit was already getting out of hand. And I don't know. Maybe like I said, that's for the best. Maybe it's for the best that everybody has a camera and they could all turn into journalists. But it's just like, Again, check the incentives. I don't think it's to help. I don't think it's like, hey, just in case something goes on, here's the footage of what actually happened. It's not to help. It's not to, hey, this is the story. It's you trying to get little points, little dopamine hits by putting out this piece of content. I was the one there. Oh, by the way, I was just chilling at McDonald's, and guess what? You want that story because it gives your life meaning. It gives your life some sense of meaning. And I don't know. I've always rejected that shit. I've always rejected it, and I've seen it. And maybe it's because I haven't reached my level of what would get me there. You know, like I remember like years back, I was doing this gig where I was like a video camera operator, and we're doing these. It was like a junior basketball tournament or some shit. I don't follow basketball, so it was like some youth basketball tournament or whatever. And there was like actual fucking famous people that were the coaches. One of them was LeBron James, and everybody, and I mean everybody in that bitch that worked there was going absolutely bonkers. They were going crazy over this man being here. Great basketball player, of course. I don't even follow basketball, and I know him. That's when you know that you're a good basketball player. When people don't even watch basketball or even know any details about how the game is played type shit, and they still know who you are. So he's a good basketball player, but Jesus, the way people would react, the way people reacted in general when there would be like famous people in the city or something like that. It's just like, just in general, it's like, oh, did you hear so and so will be here? Like there's like a certain feeling people get where it's like, my life just got a little bit of meaning because of somebody else. And I don't know, maybe like I said, I haven't seen that person. Like for me, growing up, Will fucking Smith, best actor. I love The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Every single movie he's been in. I don't care if he slapped Chris Rock. I don't care. Was it wrong? Yeah, it was. But I fuck with Will Smith. So maybe if Will Smith was in the other room and they're like, hey, Will Smith wanted to say what's up to you real quick. Like, oh fuck, it's fucking Will Smith. Maybe that. Maybe then. I see why. Cause then it's like one of those like, hey, dad, guess what? Hey, sis, guess what? Hey, whoever the fuck I want to fucking tell, I'm gonna be telling people this. I just met Will Smith. I guess it's just when it's for every little thing, and you're just like chasing. Ooh, this could go viral because this just happens to be Ice Spice. This could have been anybody. I guarantee you, this person would have been following along like, ooh, this is gonna be a viral moment, just waiting for something, just waiting to vicariously live their life through somebody else's drama. I think the world is going to shit. Yeah, I think she needs somebody right now. She needs somebody in her corner that says, "Hey, I got you. Don't don't worry about what everybody's thinking right now. I don't even want you to think about that. Don't worry about the possible partnership with Wendy's that you might be losing. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the fact that by the time you got to the bitch that you wanted to fight, she caught you slipping and you kind of went back on, your center of gravity was a little bit fucked up and you fell. Did you lose? Not really. It was just a unfortunate circumstance, but it's not like you were in a fucking octagon and you got to fight with her. This isn't something you should be focused on. I hope she has somebody that says, I hope you're okay. I hope you're good. And it will be okay. You move past this. From now on, promise me, you're not gonna chase these people out. You're not gonna go and try and fight everybody that comes and slaps you at McDonald's. And we're not gonna be going to McDonald's anymore. Okay? We're gonna stay at Wendy's, where it wouldn't happen. Where your partnerships stay strong. And if you do want McDonald's, wink, wink, you know the side account. Get that shit ordered. Get that ordered. We have DoorDash. Use the side account. They'll never know. They'll never know. It's for me. I didn't sign the contract. It's for me. I hope she has somebody.